is Kare 11 News Sunrise.
All right, last week, the popular NBC reality show, The Biggest Loser, crowned another weight loss champion.
This year's winner was a 48-year-old mother of two from Michigan. Helen Phillips went from 257 pounds to 117 pounds. She dropped a whopping 140 pounds in some 20 dress sizes to become the biggest loser for season 7. And what you might not know about The Biggest Loser is it is a major success around the world, and Chris Freitag has more about that in this morning's Motivation Monday. Christine.
Thank you. Hey, good to see you. And I am here today with the biggest loser from Australia, Bob Herdsman, who is here with me. Now, he was the biggest loser in the world up until just last week when Helen Phillips won. There was a contestant last week, Mike, who lost over 200 pounds, but Bob lost 192 pounds to take the crown in season 4 of the Australian Biggest Loser. Thank you for coming in, Bob.
Yeah, thanks. Great to be along.
I snagged him. You can see him right there in his before picture, 192 pounds less. Why is he in Minnesota is probably a question you're asking. He has had a lot of life changes, one of which is working with a fitness company here in Minnesota, Octane Fitness, and so I snagged him and brought him in here to talk to you. So 192 pounds, and you went on the show. Tell the story. Why did you audition?
My son's wife was probably the only other one that was obese in the family, and I understood, you know, the pain that she felt, the anguish, the emotional trauma that it causes being, you know, obese.
So you went on the show with your daughter-in-law. That was your main goal, was to help her.
To help her, yeah.
And interestingly enough, Bob ended up winning, and your daughter-in-law, Tiffany, took second place?
Second place, yeah.
So just like in America, they have lots of twists and turns on The Biggest Loser. There is a Jillian and Bob.
Yeah, we have a Shannon and Michelle.
Okay.
Very similar.
You were actually eliminated in one of, from the, which week was it?
Well, I had just, in fact, been the biggest loser for the 5th week.
Okay.
So I was about week 7 or 8, I think, and I got eliminated with somebody else. And
you went to a hidden island, and the other contestants didn't know that one of them would be coming back, which was you, who ended up winning. Now, you know, you're moving right now. You were just telling me that that was one of the biggest life changes, was figuring out that you got to move and you got to eat differently. What did you feel? You know, we were talking a little bit about the food. Tell me about the changes you made physically with your exercise and the food.
Well, of course, diet's a very big part of losing weight. You've got to change from the things that you're doing. They won't work, so you've got to change. You know, switching over to eating different kinds of things and actually getting to like different kinds of things, you know, salads and fruit and vegetables.
You even said you'll eat whatever, but then you know the payback is work it off, right? Well, so we are lucky to have Bob here. He's probably burned 100 calories in the last 10 minutes. And thank you for coming in and helping to encourage. I'm sure people just draft off the motivation of Biggest Losers. Back to you, Kim and Tim.
Thank you, Chris.
I think the amazing thing about Bob, too, is he's not even out of breath.
This is Kare 11 News Sunrise.